everybody. Oh my gosh, where's the music? Let me get over here. We're having a little challenge tonight. There we go.
Move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it, move it. All girls all over the world. Original King Julian, Bonnie Caseman. I love how all the girls move their body. And when you move your body,
you're move body
nice and sweet and sassy. Alright? Woman, you're cute.
I'm
You don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on mother when you're cute. And you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on mother. Physically fit. Physically fit. Physically fit. Woman, physically fit. Physically fit. Physically fit. Woman, nice. Sweet.
Come on, everybody. Let's do this thing.
The big tight and the woman nice. Sweet. Energetic. Big body ocean and the big tight and the woman nice. Sweet. Fantastic. The ocean is a big tight and the woman and nice, sweet, fantastic. Big ship on the ocean is a big tight and I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it.
All right, everybody, are you ready for tonight? I am ready to be here with you and to share with you as we head into the final week of January, and we are going to close it strong. We've had a great week of activity this week. We have 2 more days this week. We're going to keep things moving and grooving and making big things happen. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you who are here, maybe for the very first time. I'm Marsha Brown, your business leader, and to all of you who are here each and every week because you are on the move and ready to grow because you are moving it and you want a successful business to be a part of what your 2023 is all about. Now, right now, I'm going to ask each and every one of you to go and tag in the comments right now a friend that you see is not watching. Just maybe tag several of your friends to tell them to get on, send them a quick message, whatever. If you have someone that you've been talking to about joining you in Tupperware, be sure to hop on over to our YouTube channel and grab the link there and send it to them so they can watch with us right here on YouTube as well. And as always, a reminder that you need to be sure that before leaving a comment, you've got to grant StreamYard permission. And some of you must think you have because every single week it still shows Facebook user, so you haven't given permission. And so it's really important because on my screen here, I can't see who you are until you give StreamYard permission. And it's a real simple thing to do. All you've got to go is over to StreamYard.com/Facebook and say, yes, you have permission to use my profile so that way we know who you are as well. Now, right now we have 20 people watching. What I would love to see tonight is for us to double that before we get to the end. So I'm going to challenge you each to reach out to somebody and get them on here as well. But for all of you who are here, we're going to go ahead and get started. So thank you for being here. And let me switch the screen here. There we go. So I'm going to start, as always, with a quote, a thought for the night. And today, of course, as many of you know, it is Martin Luther King Day, and this is the day that we honor this man who truly was a game changer. He was someone who focused on what he believed was right, and he stood up for that, and he continued working. And in spite of that, and by doing what he did, he helped to bring about a change. But one of his quotes is, "Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase." And I want you to think about what that means. You've sometimes seen, I walk by faith, not by sight. And it's the same thing, that we cannot always know what's next. And we cannot always know how things are going to go. But if we wait to get started, then we're never going to make any progress. And so when we take that first step, and even though I don't see the staircase, I don't know where it goes, we take that first step, it's going to appear. And there's that whole there's another way that can often be said, and that is when you take that step off the cliff, you know that either the ground is going to rise up to for your foot to hit, or you're going to get wings so that you can fly. And what I mean by that is that the answers to everything that we need to know are already within us, but we have to trust that they're there. And when we look at it from our business opportunity, this Tupperware business is a game changer. It is something that can make your life better. It is something that you will be able to use to make your life better, to be able to pay your bills, to be able to travel the world, to be able to buy a house, to be able to send your children to college. It can be all of those things, but nothing will happen until you take that first step. And so tonight, I really want you to think about what's the next step. What's my next step that I'm going to take? Because you're here. So that's the first step. And now, what am I going to do from now on? And every day, I want you to get up and say, what's my first step today? What am I going to do today that's going to make a difference in my business? Because if we look at our business with this attitude that nothing's going to happen, you're right. But if we look at this business and we look at it with these eyes that say, you know what, this is what I want to have happen, and I'm going to take the steps that will get me moving in that direction, then what you want to have happen is going to happen. And I know that because I've lived it, I've done it. And I always say, if someone else has done it, then I can do it too. And so I want you to say that right now. Whatever it is that you want to do, I want to sell $1,000. I want to make $1,000. I want this. Say it out loud. I want this, and I'm going to have it because someone else already has. And think about people that you know. Maybe it's your director. Maybe it's your recruiter. Whatever it is that you want from this business is yours to have. But the first step is deciding that you want it. So right now, I'm going to ask you all in the comments to go ahead and tell me, what is it that you want from your Tupperware business? What's the first step that you have to take to begin to make your dreams come true in Tupperware? What do you want to be in 2023? That's really what it comes down to. So put that in the comments so that we can all, once again, take that first step and claim what it is that we want. So as we look at this, we've got 9 days full, 9 full days left. We still have a few hours tonight, but we have 9 days left in this month, and you get to write your own paycheck. And there is no reason that you cannot finish this month with a paycheck that has a comma. Now, I always love that. I always want a paycheck that has a comma. Do you know what that means? It means at least 1,000, at least $1,000. So how many of you would like to have a paycheck with a comma? All right. What is that paycheck going to look like? What is it going to, how much do you want to make? And once you can say that, maybe that's the second step. See, the first step is that you've said, I love that, Dean. I want to pay off the credit cards. We talked about it last week about how to break it down and figure out what have I got to do to be able to get those credit cards paid off. And, you have to have that number in front of you, because we can't just go at it and just say, I hope I can. It's, I think I can. And then it becomes, I can, because that is a choice for us to act on what it is that we want. So write your own paycheck, and right now decide in these next 9 days, what kind of paycheck are you going to write for yourself? Because there's plenty of time in these next 9 days for you to make $100, $200, $500. There is still time for you to make $1,000 in this next 9 days. And you might be thinking, that's crazy, but I'm going to tell you, anything is possible when you believe and when you take that first step. So these are some of the awards that we have right now for you. You have this a 2-week special that's going on right now that started this week and will finish next week. So in those 2 weeks, when you sell $750, you will have qualified to be able to earn this beautiful, clearly elegant set. Now, this Clearly Elegant set is a phenomenal value, and you do have a copay of $35 for it. But think about this when you're working towards this. See, if I sell $750, okay, if you've got a pen and a piece of paper, I want you to write this down, $750 in these 2 weeks. And then you're going to multiply that by 0.25. That's going to give you your 25% that you're going to make when you do that. And that's going to be about $175. And depending on what else you have already this month, that could put you at the 1,500 personal volume bonus level and all of that. But let's just say it's 175. And it's actually a little more than that, but we'll just say 175. And we're going to subtract this 35 that you're going to pay for this, which is going to then take you down to about 140. Okay, so 140. And so with that 140 in mind, you have this beautiful set that you could turn around and sell. And because you got it at 35, you don't have to sell it at 35. You can sell it and break it up. You could sell maybe the squeeze bottles. You could sell those for $15, and then you could sell the oil and Cruet dispenser maybe for $20. Well, now that's, you've already got your money right there that you've invested. And then you've got the bowls, and you could sell the bowls for $25 or $35. And you could do each set of the bowls. And then by the time you finish, you might have sold it for $150 or even $135, which is a net $100 in your pocket. So see, the point of this is that these sales challenges that Tupperware is giving you are designed to give you a product that you can turn around and flip and use to put money in your pocket. Here's the other way you can use these, is that you can take these and you can bundle them, maybe put 2 things here, 2 things there, or put them, in shrink wrap, and then you could put dates on them. And these would be dates that you want to book a party. And then you can offer these to people that if they book their party on that date, they get all of this product. And you could do 7 sets and sell each one of them for $5. You could maybe, do the bigger sets the sooner and the smaller sets the later, because that way you get them in sooner rather than later. And that's a way that you can be able to book parties. Maybe you don't have something right now, like you don't have this yet, but maybe you've got something in your stash of stuff right now. Why not get it out? Fix 2 or 3 little bags bags of products, put some curly ribbon on it, because curly ribbon and tissue paper are like catnip for ladies. You're going to put that on there. You're going to go live. You're going to show it. You're going to talk about it. And you're going to say, hey guys, I've got these to give away to the first 3 people who book a party to start today. Okay, today, not tomorrow. If you want to do tomorrow, that's up to you. Today or tomorrow, that's what you could say. Because what you want to do is get those parties started before Wednesday, okay, so that you have next week to run with those parties. And they're going to get this gift for booking that party into this week. And, make the party, offer alternatives. I know several of our directors and Salesforce members are trying different venues. We've got Zoom parties going on. We've got our traditional Facebook parties in groups and our Facebook parties in events. We've got Messenger parties going, which are like a 30-minute party on Messenger. And what's great about those is that they're fast. You get them done, and the people they show up because it's like they're getting those little ding dings, that it's there. The chat is live, but you also have prefaced it by saying to them, hey, once this party's over, this chat is done, and you can leave the chat and you don't have to worry. But what we're doing is we're getting their attention, because it's all about getting attention. The other thing that you could do is you could just be going live and demonstrating things, and maybe doing a reel or a TikTok and putting that out there. There are people who just go live every day around the same time every day, and they talk about what they're fixing for dinner. They talk about what they're fixing for lunch. They show the products that they have, that they're using. And they develop a following. And from that following, you become an influencer. And then people are going to buy the products that you're showing because you've shown them how to use it. So these are all different ways that you can maximize your business. But you all have a chance, the opportunity to be able to build your parties for these next 9 days. Now, the second thing on this screen you'll see is that fabulous Sawtooth pan. That is for when you have sales of $2,500. Of course, between the $750 for the 2 weeks, there's also $1,500 for the month, which puts that volume bonus and kicks in, and you start getting $50 for every 500 that you sell. So at $1,500, you've made your 25%. That's about $375. You're going to get a $50 bonus. So you just gave yourself a $50 bonus because you hit that $1,500. Now you get to $2,000. You're going to get another $50, and you, of course, made 25% of that. So you made $500 plus that $100 bonus. And then you're going to get to $2,500, and you're going to get this Sawtooth pan. You're going to get another $50 bonus. So really, it's almost like a win-win because you make more money by hitting $2,500, and you get this. And that, once again, that's something you could turn around. You could do a raffle for it. You could sell tickets for it. You could use it as an incentive. Maybe in February, you could say every hostess, gets a chance to win it. And, so for every 250 that they sell at their party, they get a chance. And that's going to help you get some excitement going and some things going with your hostesses, which is always nice. And then, of course, at that $5,000 level, you'll see that you get the 3-piece set for free, which is incredible. And think about the money there. $5,000 times 25% is $1,250, and you get a $500 bonus. So your earnings for the month with a $5,000 month of sales is $750. So that is huge. And the thing is, you start now, you take those first steps, and then next month, maybe you go for $1,000 more, and the next month, $1,000 more. And before you know it, you're going to be making that substantial income, maybe even building towards a 6-figure income as you help others start a business as well. So right now, I want you to ask yourself, I want you to write this down. What do I want? Where do I want to be on January 25th? That's Wednesday week. That is the end of our month. So first thing you got to know is how much have you sold so far this month? On your piece of paper and your pencil, and I'm looking at you, write it down. Okay, so I've sold $500. I've sold $1,100. Write that down, and then right above it, write where do I want to be? Do I want to be at $1,500 so that I can get that extra $50 bonus? Do I want to have $750 in these 2 weeks? And so this week so far, I've maybe sold $250. That means I need $500 more before the end of the month. Right? Whatever that number is that you want to be at by January 25th, and subtract where you're at right now. That tells you how much more you need to go. So your first step is to know what you need. Second step is break down, how am I going to do it? And third step is to do it. Because we can think about it all day long, but until we act, nothing happens. So this is the key. We've got to set our sights on where we want to go. We got to break it down, and we got to work towards that. So let's just talk about a few ideas tonight of things that you can do to pull in those sales. And I had shared with you earlier, some numbers of how many people, where everybody is for the month towards their bonuses and the gifts that they're earning. I'd also shared, did a shout out for one of our folks, Caitlin Mayberry Elder, who has sold 53 sets of the bundles of these cute little adorable impressions. And I had to do that because it's just so cute. But this is one of the cool little things you can do with our bowls. And, several of you at Christmas time were doing things like this, making little snowmen and Santas and things like that. But these, this is something you can do anytime. You can put these little bowls together. You can make them into little Easter bunnies. You could put some little ears on them, put a little bunny nose on them, and they could be little gifts that people buy that way too. But what they need to know is that now is the time to get them, because people need bowls all the time. These are great housewarming gifts. These are great Circes when you go to someone's house for dinner and you want to take them a gift. These are items that will be great for kids going off to college. So you want to talk to people about all the ways that these can be gifts so that they can see the potential of why I need to go ahead and buy them all. And so maybe they just say, well, I just need the set of bowls. I love the Impressions bowls. I need another set. But then as they see that these others can be used for different gift things, and it's a lot cheaper, because if I buy 4 at $19, then I'm paying $76. But if I buy the set, I get it for $59. So I am saving $17 by buying it that way. So that's what we want people to be thinking, is that it makes sense for me to go ahead and buy the 4-piece set, and then I can give pieces of it away, or I have it for me. It's a fabulous gift for realtors to use as gifts for closing gifts. It's great it'll be a great Mother's Day's gift, especially for someone maybe who's got small children. It'll be a great set for them. So think about the people that you know that need something like this. People who need, one of our these products, and can use that. And so then you want to talk to them about the different things that you can do. So I want you to think for just a minute, like, what are you doing to promote the Impressions specials? What are you doing right now? Are you just posting and leaving it at that? Are you maybe reaching out to somebody you know that has bought Impressions in the past and letting them know that these are on sale and they might go with their set? Here's the thing, guys. You all have the ability to know what other people have bought from you. If you go into your Gen Con, my office, and you go to where view orders, okay, where it says view orders, up at the top, there's a search. And it says search items, and you can type in Impressions and then click it. And it will give you the list of people who have ordered one of the Impressions pieces. And so then you can check and you can say, oh, well, they bought the pitcher. I need to let them know about the tumblers on sale to match their pitcher. Or, oh, they bought the plates. I need to let them know about the bowls, the cereal bowls that will go with their plates, or to see if they need a second set of plates. Because honestly, one set of those plates is never enough, right? So these are some things. So what are you doing to promote the Impression specials? Go ahead and put that in the comments. Let's share with each other some of the things that you're doing. So do you have a VIP group? That is a great thing to do. Going back to your VIP group, if you have been using surveys, that's fabulous, because when you ask people to do a wish list, then you know what's on their wish list. And if you are not doing a wish list, put that down under your first steps. That's one of those things you're going to start doing, because it's going to give you big results. The other things that, some of the other things that you can do is I've been giving you some thought starters of people to reach out to, but you could just go down and just pick, like ask who likes, what, this or that. You could do the this or that thing. You could put the plates and the bowls, this or that. You could do the 3-piece bowl set or the tumblers, this or that. And you could, and then you can reach out to them and say, guess what? You can get them both for think about this, guys. They can buy 2 of the items for less than the price of one of them at regular price, depending on which one it is. But they can buy the bowls, the bowls and the tumblers. Okay, the 3-piece classic bowl set and the 4-piece tumbler set for $38. Well, it's $43 and $46 for those 2 items. So see, they're getting 2 of them for less than the price of one of them. And even with the plates and the cereal bowls at $38, that's still like basically a buy one, get one free. But the $59 is the greatest value. So look at the different things that you can do. Reach out to people. Personalize the message. Don't just post. Personalize. Reach it out to people. Reach out to them individually. You can text them. You can message them. Use, if you have, there's several things, other tools you have that you can use. One of those is Project Broadcast is actually a subscription plan that you can do where you can text people every single month. You can, that's a great way to do it. And you can text a group at one time, and it goes to each one of them individually. And so it can be actually personalized too with their name. So you can upload an Excel sheet. It'll say, hey, Colleen, just wanted to let you see this. I know you've bought impressions before. Check out this great deal. You can also, if depending on whether you have a Samsung or an Apple product, there is an app for Apple that's called Reach, REACH. And on Reach, you can actually get a free thing, and it lets you text like 8 people at a time. So, you could text 8 people and you could let them know about these specials. And so there's different levels of that too. So look at things like that you can text and send out to people, and maximize your time as well. You can also make one of those flyers that has the sell 10 and print them off, and then maybe take them if you're going to the doctor's office, you're going to the dentist, if you're out and about and there's some offices near your house, just drop in and just, drop it off and just say, hey, I'm a Tupperware lady servicing the area, wanted to drop this off. And you can tell them when you fill the sheet, you get yours free. Now that's going to come out of your profits. But if you're putting that in, if they sold 10 of the sets, that's $590. You can afford to spend the $42 for theirs, because you're going to also be getting $85 in free Tupperware. So it kind of makes sense, for you to do that. So that's another way you can build that, boost that, and make it work for you as well. So just kind of think about some of those different things that you can do. Now, at the same time, this is great. We got these 2 more days to sell this. We got to work with this really, really fast. We don't want to delay it. We also have these great items that are still on sale, and these will be on sale till January 25th. So you have your Modular Mate sets, which are fantastic. You have your individual pieces that we have so the sets are all on sale at 50% off. The individual pieces are 20% off. And then we have those gorgeous basic brights. So taking some of those, taking the individual pictures, being able to share those with people. I mean, I love the basic bright sets that's on the lower right side there, because you've got the water bottles and you've got the little individual cups. It's perfect for folks who are, maybe portion control, or they can take their water in the one and they could take, their snacks in the other, and that, like they can have that with them when they're out and about. That's a great little set. And because it's 5 of them, it's $9 for a water bottle and a cup. And those would be also great for for people to think about the teachers. Teacher appreciation will be coming up in April for most schools. How many teachers do you have? They can bundle them, each one of them. That's 5 gifts for under $10 each. So that's another really good one to promote and to show and to talk about as well. And then, of course, we want to think about too, the different things that we have available to us to reach out and share with others. So one of the things that's, is asking people to share something for you. So whether they're sharing an individual picture about the Modular Mates, or an individual picture about the basic brights, or the impressions, you can I see several of you have put that out there. It's like, help me out. You don't have to do anything except, just let me post on your page. Well, here's the key, guys. You do not want to post on their page. That's right. You do not want to post on their page. What you want is for them to post on their page what you give them to post. So instead of putting it out there and saying, all you got to do is make one post on your, or let me post on your page, just say, can you help me out with a post on your page? Just say, with a post on your page. Then you message them and you say, here's the image, here's the words to post. And the words to post are going to be something like, hey guys, my friend, or my gal, my top gal, whatever you want to say, my friend Marsha, and you're going to have them tag you. They're going to tag your name. has got the most amazing sale. You're going to tell her exactly what to say. You're going to type it. You're going to put the emojis in it. And it's like only available for 24 hours, or 24 hours more. So don't miss out. Go check it out. All right. And that's all you're going to say. She's going to post. She's basically done. You're going to go as soon as she does it, because she's tagging you. So it's going to pop up. You've been tagged. You're going to go to her page. You're going to comment right away. Hi guys, I'm Marsha, I'm Marsha. And this is the best deal ever. I don't know when we've ever had it this good. Here's my website for you to check it out. Put your website. Don't put your website. Don't ever share your website in your original post, because Facebook won't show it. You put it in the comments. And then you're going to post 3 or 4 more pictures of whatever it is that the big picture. Okay, so if you did the bundle or the impression set, you're going to post 3 or 4 different pictures of it. Now, if you've been following the Winter Wonder challenges this weekend that I've been doing, you'll know that in each one I'll have a comment and then I'll have a picture. I'll have a comment and a picture. So you want to share different pictures, especially pictures of the product in use, real pictures, not just here's what it is on sale. Here's what it is on sale. Show it, maybe show it as a gift. And you can say, these make great gifts for teachers. These make great gifts for somebody moving into a house. And that, once again, is going to create more interest. Your goal is to get 10 comments within the first 30 to 45 minutes. So as you're making those comments, and you can ask your hostess to tag a few of her friends in the comments that she thinks might be interested. So that's going to start to create this enthusiasm. When she posts it on her page, her friends will all get notifications that she has posted some, especially because Facebook shows what's in your reel, right? So, or what's in, Facebook pulls up what they want people to see. So if you post it, the only people are going to see it somebody who happens to go to her page and be scrolling through. But if she posts it, then all of the people who see what she posts in their feed all the time will see it. Do you understand the difference? You post it. The only way someone's going to see it is if they go to her page and scroll through her page. She posts it. It goes into the things that Facebook posts on other people's feeds. See how many more people you can reach that way? So don't make the mistake of just asking, can you post on their page? Really focus on getting them to post and giving them the words to say. I promise you, it will make the biggest difference. And so several of you I know have been working with different ideas in this. If you've got something that's been working for you, once again, go ahead and comment and tell us what's working, because together we're better when we do that. So once again, I want to ask you this question. What size paycheck do you want to have this month? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Wait a minute, go back. Okay. Which size paycheck do you want to have? So with each order that you're building, of course, remember, you want to get them to that $100. If they place an order and it's $80, $85, $90, make sure you say, hey, I don't know if you realize, but you've almost qualified to get this diffuser, our Tupperware diffuser, for free. And all you do is have a $100 party. I mean, $100 order, and they're going to get it for free. Now, depending on whether you're in Gen Con or whether you're in the website, you may have to add it yourself. It might not have a pop-up, but there's plenty of them there. So be sure you're doing that and offering that as well. We also had a brand new offer added this week for our host at the 350 level. So when they have a 350 party and they have 2 bookings, they actually now can choose between the Universal Series fry pan or a Modular Mate pasta set. Now that is also a great deal. It's a this or that. So once again, you could do that, this or that, this or that. And you can give them a chance to comment, and then you reach out to them and say, hey, if you can take this and, share this with your friends, what does it take to get 350? Well, it's going to take selling 6 of the bundles. Okay, it's almost 5, but they're going to need like one more order of something. So, you can just say 6, sell 6 of these bundles, and you can get either one of these, special offers with, and they both have a very low copay, a $30 or $40 copay. And they would, of course, get $36 in free Tupperware, a thank you gift, and an item at half price. So that right there is a pretty sweet reward for that party. You may decide that if you can get 2 or 3 different people to be collecting orders and put it together, you could have $1,000 party, and you could split the things that they can get with that as well. Because at 500, of course, you've got your host gift special, and at 1,000, you can actually order 3 host gift specials, up to 3 host gift specials, and then you can have the free Tupperware choices for the rest as well. So that's important to keep in mind. So these are the tools that you have that are going to help you make that paycheck that you want this month. Now, coming up tomorrow night, you have an amazing opportunity to learn from one of my girlfriends. And she's, just like on fire dynamo. Some of you have had the chance to hear her and see her train. It's a very exclusive training, part of Tupperware University. And we are piggybacking with some friends that had scheduled this, and they offered to allow us to get on with them. It's at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And there's a $10 registration fee. I do have to have your registration by noon tomorrow, Tuesday, noon Eastern time. Okay. Because I have to get the Zoom link to everybody who's registered, and I have to give her the list of names of the people who are going to be getting on. So it's a 1-hour class. It's got tons and tons of information. It's all about how to maximize and grow your business and build the paycheck that you want in the business. And Tina has seen her in action. And so, Tina, I know you're not going to want to miss out on this either. It's just going to be fantastic. So make sure that you're there with us. I also want to remind you that we have 2 more days in our It's in the Bag challenge. This is the second of the bag challenges that I've given you this month. This is an exclusive offer from me and Charlie. And when you sell $1,500 for the 2 weeks, or you sell $1,200 and have 1 recruit, you can get it for a $10 copay. And so this is going to be, you're going to be styling and profiling with this. It is an amazingly gorgeous bag. You do not want to miss out on that. And several of you are right on top of it and going to make it happen. And of course, with that impression set, it's so easy to make that happen, because literally, if you were to sell 20 of those bundles, you would have $1,200. And there's someone out there that that needs what you have, that's looking for a way to make some money, that's looking for the fellowship that comes with being part of our company, that's looking for Tupperware and wants to get it at the best price. So think about those people. Who do you love and want to spend more time with? They need to join you in Tupperware. Who do you know that loves the product and wants to get it at the best price? They need to join you in Tupperware. Who do you know that needs some money because you want to go do fun things and you want them to go with you, and so they need money so they can do that? Who do you know that has, children that sports are coming up and they need to make some extra, they're going to want a little extra stream of income? Who do you know that's been talking about, I need something to do? Reach out to them. You don't know who's looking for, a job. You got to get out there and ask, and don't assume that somebody won't want to do it. The first step is for you to just offer to share the information. Hey, I don't know if you've ever thought about it, but we have such a need for people to, sell Tupperware with us. And right now we have so many great offers that people are just going crazy. And you could be easily making an extra $500 a month with just a few hours a week. And that's just the beginning, because if you need more is possible. Do you have a few minutes for me to give you some information? If you don't feel comfortable sharing the information, reach out to your director and she will be able to talk to them and give them the information, and then we're going to be doing a little op chat coming up very soon that you can invite people as well, that so they can learn some more, get that some more about what Tupperware has to offer. And you're going to learn some fun little s'mores recipes while we're doing it. So I got a whole little plan for the next few weeks that we're going to be working with that. But right now, you just want to start talking. You want to start building your list. You want to get out there and see the people. All right. So right now in the comments, guys, I want you to tell me what you're working towards, what you're excited about, what you've taken away from tonight, and what's going to be your first step that you're going to take to find that staircase that's going to take you to the wealth that you deserve in your Tupperware business. Go ahead and put that in the comments as you're doing that. And I'm going to close with one more quote tonight from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., because it really sums up everything that we've talked about tonight. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. And that's just like that first step. Yes, you will have obstacles. Yes, you will have disappointments. Yes, you will have challenges. And yes, you will have success. And it really comes down to just keeping moving. Once you stop, you've basically let it defeat you. So whatever it is, there's always one more thing you can do. That's what it takes. That's what having grit is all about. That no matter what's happening, you can still do something. And if there's always something to do. And you just always ask yourself, what can I do? Don't focus on what you can't do, because there's always something we can't do. But there's always something we can do. So if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. No matter what you do, keep moving forward. So thanks everybody for being on here with us tonight. We appreciate you. We're going to have a fantastic close to these next 9 days. And of course, there's going to be lots and lots more stuff. Hint, hint. There's going to be a new special on Thursday. So get ready, because seriously, you're going to be excited about what you have to offer, because it's great. All right. So I want to thank you all for getting on tonight. And of course, I love.
Original cute body makeup on mud eyeliner. But if it's a big man, mud up nose powder. But if it's a big man, mud up like your eyebrow. But if it's a big man, mud up, gun your lipstick. But if it's a big man, mud up, woman.